Have y'all checked the price of beef lately? Because our family, we're a little bit insulated from the fluctuations in the market because we buy half a cow every year from a local farmer. Yes, I recognize my privilege in being able to buy grass-fed, grass-finished beef, a whole half of beef at a time, and then I have to have a freezer in which to store all of it. I recognize my privilege in being able to do that. But that is the meat for a family of 6 for an entire year. We also sometimes buy half a hog or a half a lamb or a lamb. But there are 6 adult-sized people in my house, and that's our supply for the whole year. Because I have bought a half a cow from a local farmer for a decade, I can get a really good price on it. And, the last couple of years, he's apologized like, oh, the price has gone up 25 cents a pound. I think this year it went up to 50 cents a pound more than last year. But I am paying $4 a pound for beef, and that includes steaks, that includes ribs, that includes ground beef, pot roast, stew meat. That's everything from half a cow. So we usually pick up in November. I got a call from the abattoir being like, let's go over your cut and wrap. I got the text from the farmer, here's the total for this year because we pay per pound. So they don't know until, the end of the process. And I was like, okay, let's just see how this compares to what people are paying at the grocery store. Y'all, ground beef in Portland, Oregon, and I'm not talking organic, I'm not talking grass-fed, I'm talking just straight up ground beef at the grocery store today in Portland, Oregon is $8.99 a pound. That is unreal. Unreal. I don't know how anybody can afford to eat beef at all. And it's not just prices that you're seeing at the grocery store. One of my kids who goes to college, not here, had texted me the other day and was like, do you know how much burgers have gone up? Any burger joint is having those costs passed down to them, and then they are passing them along to the consumer. We are seeing increased prices in the grocery store and at restaurants. This is not greatness for America. $9 a pound for ground chuck is not greatness in America. And we know that most of this has to do actually not with our cattle ranchers at all. It has to do with the meatpacking industry, with these huge corporations. That's Tyson Foods, Cargill, JBS USA, and National Beef. Our cattle ranchers are being compensated as much as $200 less per head, while beef prices are skyrocketing and Donald Trump wants to bring in more Argentinian beef. That's not going to bring the prices down. It's devastating for our cattle ranchers. And most people can't buy a half a cow from a local farmer. So what does that mean for your average American family when ground beef is now $9 a pound?